Students, yeah, this is Neelam Jain from SKM Public School. Students, today I am going to teach you here chapter number 7, that is fractions. Today my topic is comparing fractions. As you know, fractions are of two types, like and unlike. Like fractions are those fractions which have same denominator, and the fractions which are having different denominators, those fractions are called unlike fractions. So today's topic is comparing fractions. Comparing fractions. So how to compare fractions when suppose you are given compare both, which is greater, 11/20 or 13/20. So which is greater? Here students, when you look at the denominators of both of the fractions, you see the denominator of both of the fractions are equal, that is 20. Both the denominators of both of the fractions are here equal, that is 20. So for two fractions with the same denominator, the fraction with the greater numerator is greater. So here we can say if numerator, whose numerator is greater? Second fraction, numerator is 13. We can say for two fractions with the same denominator, the fraction with the greater numerator is greater. So here it is 11/20 is less than 13/20. Here numerator is greater, so naturally this fraction 13/20 will be greater. Then comparing unlike fractions. Unlike fractions means when the denominator is different. Denominator is different. So unlike fractions are the fractions where denominator is different, and these are the unlike fractions with the same numerator, with equal numerator. So 1/8, 1/10, and other pair of fraction is 4/9 and 4/11. If the numerator is the same in the two fractions, in both of the fraction numerator is same, the fraction with the smaller denominator will be considered here greater of the two. So here 1/8 and 1/10. Here numerator is same, 1 numerator is same, and which fraction will be greater? Whose denominator is less than the other denominator of the given fraction. So 1/8 will be here greater than 1/10. Here 4/9 and 4/11. One pair of fractions, and here 4 in both numerator is 4 same, and naturally the fraction with the smaller denominator will be considered as the greater fraction. So here 4/9 is greater than 4/11. Similarly 5/13 and 5/11. So which will be greater? The fraction which is having smaller denominator. So this will be greater. This fraction will be greater. Then how to compare the fractions when their numerators are different and denominators are also different. In that case, when numerators and denominators both are different, like we can take any example of the fraction, like 7/9 and here 8/5. Okay, in both of the fractions, here numerators are different, in one 7 and in other 8. Denominators are different, 9 and 5. So how to compare in that case? So what do we do? Either you can convert both of the fractions into like fractions, like fractions by taking LCM of both of the denominators 9 and 5. LCM on 9 and 5 will be 3 3s are 9. 5 not come in the 3 1 is 3. 5 as it is. It is 3 3s are 9. 9 5s are what? 45. So you take 45 and the denominator of both of the fraction will be converted equal to the LCM. So here 7 upon 9 is there. So I want to convert the this fraction denominator into 45. So with which number this 9 will be multiplied to get 45? How will you get that? I want this equal to LCM, the denominator of this fraction to be equal to 45. So what will we do? We will divide 45 by 9, but I got 5. So this 7 numerator will be multiplied by 5 and 9 will be also multiplied by 5, and what you will get? 7 5s are 35. Now this 7 upon 9, this is converted into equivalent fraction, that is equal to 35 upon 45. Next is 8 upon 5. So that I want to convert it into equal to the LCM here, that is 45. So with which number this 5 will be multiplied so that you can get 45? So here both of the numbers, the denominators are given. Divide 40 by 5, you get 9. So this 8 will be multiplied by 9, 5 will be also multiplied by 8 9 ja 72 and 5 9 ja 45. Now these two fractions are equivalent. So which will be greater? Whose numerator is greater? Now both of the fractions are here equivalent, and equivalent fractions are there because both are having same denominator, and the fraction with the greater numerator will be considered as greater fraction. Okay, or either you can, other method of comparing, very short and easy method is second method, that is you will just cross multiply. Like 7 upon 9 and 8 upon 5. You will multiply 7 by 5 and 8 by 9. 8 by here 9. So which is greater? 7 5 are 35. Which is greater? Put box here. 72. So which is greater? This one, na? 72 is greater, means 7 upon 9 is less than 8 upon 5. So actually this earlier in first method I had this 35 upon 45, actually it was 7 upon 9, and 72 upon 45 actually it was what? 72 upon 45. What was that? It was 8 upon 5. So this was the greater, 8 upon 5 was greater. Either you can do by cross multiplying. Okay, another method. This is very short and simple method to compare the fraction. Just cross multiply and compare both of the numbers, which is greater. 72 is greater. Put the mark. Yes, from to which side? 72. So naturally 7 upon 9. This 8 upon 5 will be here. 7 upon 9 will be less than 8 upon 5. In this way, you will compare the fractions. Okay. So you can do exercise here 7.4. How to compare the fractions. Let's see other example. 3 upon 5, 2 upon 3. 3 upon 5 and 2 upon 3. So here you can just cross multiply 3 into 3, 5 into 2. 3 into 3 and put box in between, and 2 will be multiplied by 5. So 3 3s are 9 and 2 5s are 10. Okay. So which is greater? 10 is greater, means 3 upon 5, that is less than upon 3. So means 2 upon 3 is greater. Very simple na? This method is very easy to do and just not time consuming. Okay, time saving method. You can do in this way also. How to compare the fractions. You can take one more example. 7 upon 5 and 11 upon 3. Okay. So cross multiply 7 by 3 and 11 by 5. 11 into 5. So 7 3 ja 21, 11 5 ja 55. So which is greater? 55 is greater. So which fraction will be smaller? 7 upon 5 will be less than 11 upon 3. 55 is greater. So you can solve many questions in exercise 7.3. First of all, write all the fractions according to the question. Write in the ascending and descending order and put appropriate sign which is greater and which is less and which is equal. And how to write the fractions in 3 categories: equivalent fractions, and convert into simplest form also. So you will complete question number 1 to 5 okay, of exercise 7.4. Question number 1 to 5. Until then, stay alert, stay healthy, mask yourself, take proper care. Thank you. God bless all of us. Thank you.